Detroit, stand courageous. It's your hour, your voice. I'm Keith Williams.
And won't be turned away. Truth in every story, hope in every line. Walking boldly forward, your journey, your time. Stand courageous, stand tall. We're called to rise, no fear at all. Together in the struggle, together courage as our anthem, we all belong. Whoa. Hey, this is courageous Detroit, with Keith Williams. Find your voice, stand courageous, Detroit. Keith Williams, hey, 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 hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey.
I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabri. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
I'm on. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. This is Courageous Detroit Radio Station. I am Andre Faulkner. On Faulkner Faith and Friends, you are on with the biggest, the baddest, the most courageous online gospel radio show in the world. In the D. What up, though? We're having a good time today because your boy, because of the one and only Miss Dorsey, I got some stellar interviews. I'm going to get my, what's his name? They used to be on BET, Brad Gordon. I'm going to get my Gordon and Travis Smiley on for y'all today. So I'm in my interview zone. What I would like to say is it's so much going on in the kingdom. It's so much going on in the church. It's so much going on. So real quick, I'm about to make a Michigan U. And I want to give some advice for the church. Don't be discouraged. Many more will go to jail. That's my Michigan U. Many more will go to jail. For those of you who are still claiming your pit bull on your taxes, you can go to jail. For those of you who are stealing, robbing Peter to pay Paul, you forgot about the what was that show? Queen Latifah. They were the bank robbers, and the guy that owned the place. He says 3 people I don't mess with: the I, the R, and the S. So don't mess with the R, S. And what I want to say to the church, the kingdom, Jesus himself ordered Peter to go to the seashore and get the first fish that came up, which was a catfish. And we'll talk about that some other time. The reason why it was a catfish, I know it was a catfish, because catfish are the only fish that can digest metal. No other fish can eat metal and rubbish and all the stuff that's on the bottom of the sea. Jesus gave Peter instruction to go in the first fish's mouth and pull out tax money. Jesus paid taxes. So I'm not going to beat my brother up too bad, because that's not our job. The Bible said, when you see your brother overtaken in a fault, brother or sister, ye who are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself. So to the one and only prophet Brian Karn, my prayers are definitely with you. Somebody may ask why. Because you have an uphill battle, but you're more than capable of handling it, because God has invested in you richly. We all fall down. You didn't listen to the song? And we get up. You got to get up. You cannot stay. People are going to be Oh, people are going to be mad at you, but you got to set your face like a flint and do what God called you to do, and that's win souls at all costs. God bless you. We are ready for my first interview. I have Miss Apostle. I have Apostle Howard. How are you doing, Apostle?
Oh, I am phenomenal. I literally just checked in my hotel.
Uh huh.
I'm so grateful to be with you all here today. I want to give kudos and thanks to Wendy Dorsey for setting this up and for you opening up your platform. God has blessed me to land safely for an interview scheduled with CBN Television here in the Virginia Beach area, and I rushed to come join you this afternoon, right off a plane.
Right off the plane. And
Yeah,
I know that plane was not Spirit, correct?
no,
I just wanted to throw that in for free. What up, though? I just had to throw it up. All right. So, well, we're glad you landed safe. So much is going on in our world. So, we're glad
yeah.
you got to your destination safe. You are a busy apostle.
Yes, I'm trying to maximize my singleness.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, it's not, I got your bio. It's almost like a telephone booth, a telephone book, or Christmas catalog. Do you remember the Christmas catalogs?
Yes.
Your bio is really phenomenal. A lot of things struck me. I think the one of the things that stood out the most is, or was left out. You're Jamaican, correct?
No, but you would think I'm Jamaican because I have so many jobs. And I tell all
I
my
was
friends,
looking. I said, "Now hold on. Where's the part where it's going to say she's from Jamaica?" You are a worker. You are. So, how do you get time to breathe?
I don't.
I can tell you what you have time to do.
Tell me, what is it?
Your hair is immaculate,
Oh,
and it's laying like that. Now, your hair is fabulous. That was
oh,
the first. I was like, man.
sweet.
And to see you in person, you know how people, pictures look better than people sometimes, but girl, you working that hair.
Oh, yes. Well, I turned gray at the age of 12.
Oh
And
wow.
it's just the Lord. My whole family's like this. And when I snuck away to college at the age of 16, I started dyeing it.
And you accepted it and you wear it so well. I was like, wow. Miss
No, I
Dorsey
didn't
sent me
always accept
I
it.
guess a cover letter.
I didn't always accept it now.
Okay.
What happened was, 'cause, you brought it up, so I'm gonna go there with you.
Okay.
What happened was the Lord told me stop dyeing it. And he told me
Okay.
that I was masking my beauty and I was masking the crown that he had given me. And he told me that I was living under the auspice of somebody else's personality, somebody else's aura, somebody else's character. So I went to my beautician and I said, regardless of what I do, I don't care if I go into DTs, please don't put no dye in my hair. So it was a rough stage where it was uh, black, white, and then black, all this long black hair, and it just kept going until it became all white. And God told me that I could not dye it ever again.
Wow. Well, it looks fabulous.
Thank you.
It's you. Some things you have to accept, and then you got to own it, and you owning it, and it looks really well. So you are a great renowned author. I see.
Yes, that's the Lord's doing. I found out from my mom, bless her heart. She's deceased now. She was a writer. My mom told me I actually started writing at the age of 5. And I didn't know that. I was just wondering, where did this gift come from? How long have I been doing it? And I've always had an unction, just to put stuff down on paper. I used to write love poems and all types of encouraging little stories as a little girl. And so my mom said, you've been doing this. So this book was very challenging for me. This is not my first book. Um,
Okay.
What happened was I used to write a lot. This is about number 8. And I was writing for several Christian magazines. And I also was writing scripts, like movie scripts. And so when my mom passed, I told God I would never, ever, ever write again.
Oh
Because my mom,
wow.
I did, because my mom was my editor. And so, being that she could no longer see the things I was working on, I said, I will never ever do this again. And so, the publishing company that did this book, they called me up to write in some anthologies and write stories and the forwards. And I told the publisher, no, her name is Talisha. I said, Talisha, I don't write anymore. I don't write. I don't write scripts. I don't write for magazines. I'm done. And she was like, "What is wrong with you?" I said, "I'm done. My mom's not here to edit. I don't want to have anything to do with writing." And so she kept asking me and asking me, and I kind of got a little mean with her. I said, "I thought I told you about the fourth time. I don't write no more." And so one day she came to me and she said, "Did you ask the Lord?" And that's how you get through to me. You ask me, did I ask God? Because I don't move without God telling me what to do. And I prayed, and the Lord told me I could write again. No, the Lord told me I could write in her material. But I still wouldn't write for me. I was writing other people's books in other people's books. I just wouldn't write for me. And so then God had to deal with me. And this came as a result of praying and fasting and God speaking to me in the wee hours of the night when I was praying on behalf of singles. And so God does a double miracle because the book and the movie doc film that I produced both came out at the same time. So it's a double miracle.
Wow. Wow. Being that you do so much, which one is just like getting on a bike again? Which one is just the flow? Because you manage, you are an apostle, a producer, a movie producer, and so many other things. So which one do you like the most, or they're all the same to you, for you?
That's interesting that you would ask that question. Somebody just asked me that the other day, and I said, Lord, I hope my clients don't hear me answer this. Uh, I had given up my TV stuff,
Uh huh.
film stuff to manage national recording artists. And I put me to the side. And that happened when I was working actually in the play business. I used to work with Tyler Perry doing branding and marketing. I worked with David Talbert doing casting, branding and marketing, did some promotions with Emmanuel Seagulls, all these play producers. And so one of the plays, a gentleman by the name of Michael Speaks, he sung the song Jesus is Real. He worked with John P. Key.
Uh
He
huh.
asked me to manage him. And I said, I'm not managing you. I'm working with plays. And he kept asking me and kept asking me. So he had gotten a deal. He had just got a deal with Sony Records. And he said, listen, I need her to be my manager. He said, we also need somebody to do marketing and branding. So why don't you pay her to do marketing and branding? Then I can get her to be my manager. So Sony sent me a check for $10,000.
Wow.
And I lived off that check for about 5 months. And while I was living off that check, I was building up his bookings so I could eat. You know what I mean? And so that's how I transitioned into management. And so I've been working with artists for over 30 some years. He and Dietrich Haddon, who is your homeboy, those are like my first national recording artists that were my clients.
Yes.
So when you ask what I like the most, I like helping people who have a vision. I like to serve as a midwife to help them reach their goal with respect to what God has called them to do. But what I have done now is I have a better perspective as my assignment in the industry. So I like my assignment. And my
Okay.
assignment is to be apostolic over what I'm doing in the industry.
Got you.
And so now that I've put that in perspective, I understand how to manage artists, but then get them sync deals for movies. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know how to work with artists and get them acting roles in TV things. I know. So those are the type of things that I enjoy doing. It's still helping them, but I'm also doing the ministry work that God has called for me to do. And so I love the assignment more than I do what is the umbrellas off of the assignment.
Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. This is Courageous Detroit Radio. This is Faulkner Faith and Friends. I am on with the one and only Apostle Howard. Apostle Howard, I want to ask this question. Now, you have many artists that you manage. Which artists do you live vicariously through or get the most joy out of seeing really, really perform or record? Is there any artist that just
There's not any that stands out any greater than the next
okay?
because I understand that when I'm working with each one of them, it is an assignment now, and that I am
Okay.
a server, and I'm helping them catapult into their next. So I get a joy out of working with all of them. Now I can say this: I've been with Dietrich Haddon the longest.
Okay.
So I have watched him elevate. I have watched him metamorphosize into
Yeah.
this phenomenal producer. He's an actor. He's a movie producer. He is a play director. Dietrich has done it all.
He has. He has.
Phenomenal singer, phenomenal dancer. I've been with him the long,
Phenomenal pastor.
phenomenal pastor. Oh, he loves
Yeah.
his church. I can't even book him on Sundays anymore because he is so dedicated to his church that if I book him on Saturday, he has to get back on the first thing smoking so he could be at his church on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I can say, as far as longevity is concerned,
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm surprised because from the time I met him, he's always been different. He's
Yeah.
always had something, an anointing on him that a lot of people don't understand. So I would say from the time I met him, I saw greatness.
Wow.
But to watch him go from greatness to greatness to greatness to greatness to greatness is mind blowing because we would literally have a meeting when God would drop nuggets on him and he would say stuff to me like, okay, the Lord told me this to do this. And you just think it's impossible. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then you'll see it come to fruition a year later and you're like, oh my God. So I have enjoyed watching God do miracles through his ministry.
Wow. So, what's next? You got so many things going on, but what's next? You are an actress yourself, correct?
Yes, matter of fact, I got to lose some weight because we start shooting and the film producer is listening today. Hey, Terinay, I hope you're listening. I told her I was going to give her a shout out. We start shooting May the 18th,
Uh huh.
and that shoot is going to last from the 18th to the 25th. I am playing a mother in that particular movie.
Okay.
And then I'm in a series called Double Cross. The
Uh huh.
creators Crystal Gibson and Howard Gibson of Them Gibson Films. We've been number one for over 5 years on All Black TV network. During the season, we TV airs us. We're now on Tubi. We're on Amazon Prime. We're all over the place. I
Yeah.
think they're doing like Double Cross Gems, rerunning it. I play Diane in that. I'm opposite Timac, who was Bruce Leroy Green in The Last Dragon. Well, we're going to be shooting our sixth season. Uh, we've been greenlit for season number 6. Our fans been driving us crazy, like when is season 6 coming out? When is season 6 coming out? But the executive producers, Crystal and Howard, they did another movie in between called Conspirators on
Uh
All
huh.
Black. And so now they're going to do Double Cross. And I'm running into a lot of fans now. Everywhere I go, people are like, I'm serious. I was doing a book signing in South Carolina last week.
Uh huh.
And people were coming up to my table like, "You're that lady from Double Cross." And then I went out to eat a couple of days ago, and this man was like, "You're in a TV series," and I was like, "Yes." I didn't even know people knew me like that, and he was like, "I watch you on Double Cross." So we getting ready to start shooting again, season 6. I'm excited about that. Because I have a nice role. Season 5 ended with me telling my son that his daddy was dead, and no one knew that me and the lead actor even had a son.
Oh wow.
So it's really spicy,
Uh
and
huh.
it's the real raw deal. I tell everybody, if you religious, don't watch it. If you, I'm just being honest, because it's the real deal about child sex trafficking. It's what
Yeah.
really goes
Yeah.
down with it, and it is raw. And Crystal is a phenomenal writer. She can write a script in one day, and
Wow.
she's written for everybody, BET, Netflix, and she's in demand as a writer. So it's a lot of twists and turns. So I'm very excited about that,
Uh
and I'm
huh.
excited about this movie that we're about to shoot on the 18th.
Wow. So you you won the Joe Biden Award, correct?
Yes, that's God's doing. You know what? Let me tell you something. You did your homework on me. Let me just say that you did your homework.
Am I getting an A? Am I getting an
Yeah, you
A?
you 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 did your homework. You really did. And I did want to ask you and Minister Wendy. I want to share this. Is there a page I can share this from? Because I got people who I text and told them get on and
Yes.
listen. So how do I share this? I really
And
tag me or something. I'm trying to share this. Text
and,
me.
and instruct them to go to YouTube
Uh huh.
at Courageous Detroit Radio Station and like and subscribe Faulkner, Faith, and Friends.
Oh
Do,
wow.
you heard me
Say
say
it.
Faulkner?
Oh, okay. Text it to me. Text it to me, Wendy, so I could just text it out to everybody.
Yeah, Miss
Because
Dorsey doing it now. Now, let me just, a closed mouth don't get fed, right? Can you see me?
no, yeah, no, I can't see you. No, I don't see you.
My cover picture. You see me? The bald head, good looking guy.
Now I see you.
Okay,
I
now I
understand
wanted you
you
to get a good
first.
look at me because I'm looking at you, and I need a cameo. I need to be a water boy. You need a water boy, a fan guy, a sweat wiper.
Oh God.
Cause
Okay,
and you're from Washington D.C.
I live in the DMV. I
All
sure
right.
do.
Oh wow.
But
Okay,
that's not
so
where we shoot though. We
I
shoot
would.
sometimes in the DMV. Wendy, please text me because I'm trying to send this to everybody.
She
Um,
just texted to you, Miss Apostle Howard.
okay, good. Let me tell you how this works. Because people always tell me that they want to be in the movie.
Uh huh.
Um, we have a character description, right? When
Okay.
I'm casting. So they'll send me the character description and they'll say, he needs to be 5'10", you know, light skin.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? And then I have to get it according to that character.
Got
So
you.
what I tell people to do is when we're doing calls for characters, be ready. I can help you be seen. You see what I'm saying? I've casted people in it. That's what I do. I can help you get to point A, but then you got to bring it when I get you to point A. So you have to have a reel. So somebody may say, well, I never acted before. I don't have a reel. Make up a reel. Do a small reel of maybe you being a basketball player, you being a pastor, you being a teacher. Cut it in a reel. Then put
Okay.
your stats in the front, who you are, your age range or whatever. Excuse me, like an EPK. It's like a visual EPK. And then in the back, your contact information. Let that be your reel because when it's time for casting, if we're doing a casting call, then I look at the reels. And the last thing, I let some other people look at reels with me. Then once we look at the reels, then we send it to the directors. And if it
Okay.
doesn't fit what they're looking for, then they'll let me know. No, that's not that wasn't that's not strong enough. That's you know what I mean. They'll let me
Right.
know. And then there's another thing that you could do is it's called backstage. You need to make a note of that. Backstage.
Backstage, okay?
Backstage puts a list of um, act what they're looking for, and actors or whatever it may be, they put it out. And so a lot of times directors, they go to backstage and they find talent on backstage. And so I would tell anybody to register on backstage so that you can be, discovered on there. And they have all types of opportunities, and they'll put the age range, they'll put everything in there so if you see something you fit, then
Uh-huh.
go ahead and send that reel in.
Okay.
Then, then the other thing that so you asking for this. This is stuff I talk about with workshops and things like that. Then the other thing is from backstage. The thing, oh God, I just lost the thought. Something I was going to share with you. You need to do. Well, of course, you get your 8x10s and all of that done, but on the bottom, you have your character description. Like if you can speak with a dialect, like some people might be able to speak with a Jamaica dialect or a Spanish
Okay.
dialect or something like that. So then you put down that you can do accents, anything that is going to make you more stand out more than the next person. And then
Got
this is
you.
the last thing you need to do. You need to definitely make sure that you establish an IMDb page. So let's say, for example, you are an extra, right? And you're not a principal extra. A principal extra is an extra that may get a word like hi, or they may say a sentence. They talk, but they're still
Right.
considered an extra. So you take that clip and along with your other stuff, and you put it up on an IMD page. And the IMD page is the page also that film directors go to and they look for talent. So I'm trying to help you out there.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now,
It's up to you to follow the instructions.
I got to follow the instructions. So, okay, I wanted to ask you this because your bio is awesome. You're describing your bio as a midwife that helps women. I'm sure. I'm sure you hang your head on that because usually when women get in the door, women are known for opening the door for more women and more women. So we applaud you for that because you are a trailblazer, and in every sense of the word. But how did you come? Who coined that title, a midwife for women?
I did.
You did.
And can I correct you?
Say it again.
Can I correct you
Yes,
about
ma'am.
something? And I'm not trying to be negative. That's not what I'm trying to do. So please hear me clearly. A lot of women don't open doors for a lot of women. It's
Yes.
no, I'm just keeping it real with you. Um, it can be rare, and I say that because many women are gatekeepers
Okay.
and they don't want to see other women, their counterparts, be successful. And a lot of times they'll hold on to a position out of fear that someone else is going to take their positioning. So, being that I'm a midwife, I like to connect with other midwives.
Yes.
Prime example, I'm on this show tonight. So, Wendy saw fit to invite me to be on the show. So, there was no competition, no hater aid. This was, I'm going to help my sister. I'm going to pour into my sister and I'm going to help her ministry elevate
Yes.
some midwives. And so when the Lord kept showing me people's gifts, like I could see gifts on people and I could see their potential. And it's a vision that God has given me spiritual. I see stuff sometimes they don't even see.
Yeah.
So the Lord would tell me to speak life over them, to encourage them, and to call them who I'm seeing. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes
I
sense.
call people elders and they're not even ordained as an elder because that's what the Lord told me they were. And spoke those things as though they were to help them birth to get to that point. But then inadvertently, I cry out for my midwives. Where are my midwives that are going to help me with what God has put inside of me? Because
Uh-huh.
we're not an island. We can't do this on our own. God has given each one of us a gift, a talent, not one gift, many gifts, and the know how. And every joint supplies. So
Yes.
we're the ones that's, you understand what I'm saying? So when
Yes.
I find the ones that are God has assigned to me as a midwife, I rejoice. As my midwife, I rejoice because in this day and age, in churchdom,
Uh-huh.
in religiosity, in this world, this is a backbiting world.
It is.
So when you find people who really see something in you and they want to help that thing, you kind of gravitate to them. And I prayed and asked God, I said, God, I'm tired of spiritual leeches. I'm tired of the usury spirit in the body of Christ. I am tired of people who want to take, but don't want to give you back anything in return. And this is in the church. And I said, Lord, please shift my company. Shift me to divine believers who want to be kingdom minded about helping each other. And that's what God has done.
Yeah. So, Dr. Howard, um, could you talk about your book and give us information on your book? And are you going to be in Michigan, anywhere in Michigan, for a book signing or anything?
If they book me up there, I'm there.
Because you had mentioned that you were somewhere not too long ago.
Yeah, I'm somewhere right now. I just got off the plane.
Uh huh.
Actually, they flew me in. The house that they host the 700 Club, CBN TV network that's global.
Uh huh.
They flew me in to interview me. So
Wow.
with them today, and they checked me into this lovely hotel. The producer went to get me something from the store, and she's on her way back. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm going where God sends me, or where people want me and can appreciate what's inside of me in the warfare I had to go through to get all this wisdom and knowledge. So I'm open. If someone wants me to come and do a workshop, whether it be a film workshop, book workshop, whatever, pray, help people, encourage people with birthing what they need to birth, I'm down for it. Now, with my book is called God, Please Wake Up My Adam. He is in a coma. And the reason how I got that title is because the Lord has assigned me to pray on behalf of singles. I've been praying for singles for a long time now. I'm single, but I ain't gonna be single much longer. And so I've been praying that singles get connected to whoever God has for them so that they can fulfill the purpose as a couple.
Uh huh.
And also, I've been asking God to define to me the roles of the man and the roles of the woman in this union, though they're equal. Nobody's little or should be minimized, but they're equal, but define the roles. So I was crying out to God one night, and God took me to Genesis 2:18, when he told Adam, I shall make you a helpmate so you won't be alone. And he put him in a coma and pulled woman and made her from his rib. And then when Adam woke up, it's so interesting, before God put him to sleep, God allowed him to label everything: the trees, the birds, the rocks, the ocean, the seas, you name it. And then when he wakes him up, he names woman.
Yeah.
She'll be called woman, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. And then Adam's responsibility was to give her the instructions so they could fulfill the purpose that God had for them in their lives. So
Wow.
I said, well, God, while I'm interceding, he the one that gave me the title when I was crying out 3, 4 in the morning. I said, well, God, how can Adam still be in a coma and woman be awoke? I said, make that make sense. And so the Lord told me, because I got too many beautiful women out here that are friends of mine or associates or business people who are single. They don't have no baggage. They got it going on. They got houses. They doing the thing and they want to be with their mates. And I said, Lord, what on earth is going on? How come Adam still be asleep? And so God told me, he said, Adam woke up. He said, but let me tell you what, Adam, so you can tell the women how they need to pray for their futuristic man, their husband. I said, okay. He said, because I got some men out here who are thirsting to be like Adam number two, which is Jesus Christ, typology for Adam number two. So I
Uh-huh.
said, okay. He said, when man woke up, he said, here come a Jezebel spirit trying to manipulate and control and beat him down like an Ahab. He said, and here come a Delilah spirit trying to strip him of his power and the anointing. Here come a lust demon trying to lure him away from living righteous and holy and sanctified. He said, instead of these women just sitting there saying, I want my man, I want my man, I want my man, my man, my man. He said, tell the women that they need to pray that whatever spirit of darkness, this thing is about a spiritual coma, not a physical one. Whatever spirit of darkness is trying to put scales on man's eyes and keep him bound from being able to see his favor, pray it off, whether you know who he is or you don't know who he is. And the Lord said, this is going to require another dimension of prayer from these women. And so I said, wow, God, because I have seen men that are blinded by a lust spirit and their wife is right here. And then they got to get free, detox, soul ties severed, because the enemy has tried to cause a spirit of delay in relationships. He
Yes.
hates marriages. He hates covenant. And so he has tried to distract and divert the man from finding his woman. See, these women are out of order too, because the Bible said he didn't find a wife, find a good thing, entertain favor. But because women become thirsty, they get tired of waiting, they're weary, they're lonely, they're grieving, they're depressed. Some are 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm just calling it out for what it is. So sometimes they'll go looking for them aggressively, and that's out of order. They should be found. They should be in a position to be found, a position to be seen, a position in the field. That's why when you ask me about my resume, I'm working in the field, Doc.
Yes.
I'm in the field. I'm positioning myself, and these women need to make sure they're cleansed and detoxed. So when that man comes and he sniffs them, they don't have the scent and the aroma of another man on them.
Wow.
He can identify that's my smell right there. That's my rib. It smells like me. It looks like me. It talks like me. It's my missing piece. And I said, well, God, why am I still single? He
Wow.
told me that I had to birth this single. And out of obedience, I birthed it. He said, now you're in the season to be found.
Yes. Apostle Howard, you know we got to get Miss Wendy to get you back, cause it, and we probably have to do the whole at least an hour with her, with you, because it's a lot more I want to ask you. It's a lot more I got to see. Cause you said you're in the field, so obviously you have seen me, cause I'm a field Negro. So I gotta definitely get you back on the show. I got to.
Oh, I appreciate that, because we didn't even get a chance to talk about this new film. I told you the double blessing. The film is called I Am She Is Her. It's a docu-series film,
Yes.
and I'm in it. And it was produced by me and a film director I managed named Michael Chen and his wife, Desiree. She was working for NBC News, and it came out around the same time as the book. That's the double miracle. And a friend of mine, Overseer Billy Hall, came to me with the concept from two women who wanted to do a film where other women were creating a safe space for women, really being their sister's keeper. And we're on Tubi and 160 other platforms. And
Yeah.
that's a discussion in itself. But yes, I would love to come back anytime,
Yeah.
Minister.
I want to get you back, hopefully in May, maybe the last Sunday in May or something.
Okay.
But I'm impressed. I'm enamored. I can't wait to see you in person.
Well, tell somebody up in Detroit to book me in. Look,
Hey, Chief,
tell them I'm a plane
we
right
gotta
away.
get Miss. Apostle Howard here in Detroit somehow, some way. I just
Yeah,
told the owner of the radio station.
and my family's from Detroit. My
For
dad,
real?
my dad went to Hillsdale.
Hillsdale.
He went up there with that conservative school.
Hillsdale, and it was only like probably two blacks in his
Yeah.
class.
Wow.
Hillsdale College, and I had a place on Wabash. I mean, all my family.
Wabash. Your daddy had the. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna keep. Yeah. Your daddy was not my complexion.
Well, he was lighter, but
Yeah.
that wasn't even his house. That was one of my
Oh,
aunts.
okay.
He had a place. He had a place where he was a child on. I think it's called Arden Park or something. They had money.
yeah,
They had a lot of money.
Yeah.
And but
That's
there
all
were
good.
houses our family had all over the place, and so I would spend a lot of my summers in
Oh
Detroit
wow.
because that's where my grandmama and grandfather are from. And
Wow.
yes, and so Detroit is like home for me, but I can't do your winters.
Yeah. They're not for the average. They're not for the average. So, Apostle Howard, I'm gonna get with Miss Wendy. Maybe the last Sunday in May. I definitely want you back on. And then who knows? You never know what the Lord might do. You might be. I would love to have you right in the studio.
Wow. Wow. I'm there.
Yeah. Yep. And it's my pleasure again. My name is Andre Faulkner. You have been such a delight. This is Faulkner, Faith and Friends here on Courageous Detroit Radio. God bless you. You are awesome. Your light is so powerful. It's radiating through the prompter. You got it going on, girl.
Oh, thank you. I've been through enough HE double toothpicks to get this
Yeah.
light.
Well,
That's
you
a
you,
whole
you wear
nother
it so well.
conversation. I've been through a lot. And
Yeah.
in my story, I can't even share with some people because it really would just scare them,
And
but God has preserved me.
Absolutely. I can't wait to because next time I interview you, I want to just throw something out there. I got a book. I haven't published it yet, but it's called Looking Like Someone Will Get You Slapped.
Looking like someone will get you slapped.
Yes, ma'am.
Slapped.
Slapped, yeah.
Okay. I kind of
Yeah.
know where you're going with that.
Well, I'm gonna give you a brief. Well, when I was younger, we went to Memphis to visit my dad every summer. My dad owned a bar in Memphis, but he also raised greyhounds. Being that he owned a bar, he didn't spend a lot of time with us. He would send people down to get us dressed and take us to the. So this woman came down one Saturday morning, got us dressed, and as she was helping me with my shirt, she hauled off and smacked me.
Oh my God.
As I got older, but I never forgot the smack. As I got older, I realized why she smacked me, because she couldn't smack him. But I looked just like my dad. So that's what the premise of the book. And I've struggled with that smack for years.
Well, you need to add a chapter in there saying the impact of the smack.
Yes, ma'am. So we got to talk, and we're gonna give it some legs. I'm gonna give it some legs, but I know you're gonna help me with it.
Amen. Yeah. I also, I'm connected to the publishing company, and we definitely help people get their, when they submit stuff, we help get it done. And then if they want marketing, promotions, and branding, that's what my company does. And yeah, that's part of being a midwife, to see that thing come
Absolutely.
to pass. So I encourage you. I just told the producer of the TV show we were talking, she has a book inside of her, and I just told her, I really wanted her to at least go take a chapter and the title and everything else, just a chapter or two. It doesn't even have to be finished. That I wanted her to take that and go get it copywritten, because it takes almost 6 months now to get your books copywritten,
Yeah.
because of the government and everything. Then another thing is, I don't think you need to be constantly telling the title without it being copywritten.
Yeah.
So, you need to go ahead and do what you need to do, write a couple of chapters and get it copywritten at least. So you have it down in the Library of Congress. And then you can always, expound on those
Yes.
chapters when it's time for publishing. I
Gotcha.
usually I usually don't tell anybody what I'm working on until it's about to be birthed.
Wow. Yeah, I'm learning so much. Last, we got you another Sunday in May.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, awesome. And thank you, Minister Wendy, for this. I gotta give a shout out to her.
Love you and thanks for coming.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Likewise.
All right, y'all have a blessed rest of your
You
day.
do the same.
Thank you.
I got a minute.
Let me talk to it and I'll call you back.
Okay, you back up. You gonna?
Yeah. This is Faulkner Faith and Friends. This is Courageous Detroit Radio. I just interviewed the one and only Apostle Howard, actress, author, midwife to men and women, humanitarian award winner from our former President Joe Biden. She's awesome. I can't wait to get her back on the show. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, or the interview. I'm sorry. And if you didn't get a chance to see the interview, I'm going to ask that you would go to Courageous Detroit Radio, to YouTube. Go to Courageous Detroit Radio Station and like and subscribe, Faulkner Faith and Friends. And you can see my interview with the one and only Apostle Vero Howard. She was awesome. Wow. She manages DJ Hatton, some more big time singers. And we had her on Faulkner Faith and Friends. So we're going to get ready for another interview here shortly. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to keep setting your face like a flint and never let them see you sweat. We're going to take a little break and we'll be right back with Courageous Detroit Radio. Wow. I'm going to have to.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call Car Shield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-460-3829.
We're on. Well, we're back on. We're back on. This is Courageous Detroit Radio. I'm your host on Faulkner Faith and Friends. And we have another interview. We have the one and only legendary Johnny Walker, all the way from Memphis. That's my hometown, y'all. Memphis. How you doing, Miss Walker?
I'm doing great. Absolutely great.
What's
All the
up?
way from Memphis, as you say.
Do you remember me from last time?
I believe I do. Yes, I do.
You know we family now.
We are, listen, totally thick. Thick like blood, man.
Yes, yes. I see the children.
They're coming in.
I see the young adults. Can you please just have them, if they would, introduce themselves?
Okay, we're absolutely. I know I see Carolyn, probably Carolyn and Sky. And I can't see if Janae has joined in, but Carolyn, Sky, you guys introduce yourselves.
Can you guys hear me clear?
Yes. Hello,
Great, great,
everyone.
great.
Hello, everyone. My name is Carolyn Brewer. I'm the Vice President of Operations for NAFM. I'm also the Los Angeles Director for NAFM Los Angeles.
Uh huh.
Then that girl
Where is Miss Sky?
that we was before, she
Okay, well, while we're waiting on Sky, Janae, introduce yourself.
Can you hear me fine?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, hi, I'm Janae Hardy. I am a current rising sophomore at Temple University, majoring in journalism.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the crew we have with us this afternoon. Janae Hardy, as you just heard her say, she's a freshman at Temple University in Philadelphia. And also with us this afternoon is Sky Owings. She is a, I believe, RN, a nursing student at Baton Rouge Southern University. So these are young people that are part of our NABFEM Amplified program. And just a little quickie on NABFEM Amplified, it is a program of NABFEM, the National Association of Black Female Executives in Music and Entertainment. And it's our youth based program. Now, the purpose of this program is to create a pathway for aspiring young people to connect with accomplished executives, if you will, or accomplished
Hello.
leaders, or people, accomplished entrepreneurs, people that have walked the walk, they've taken the journey, and so
Yeah.
they're willing to take the time to share their information and share their knowledge with a young person. So it's kind of like an intergenerational program, I will
Hello.
say, because it connects young people with older people. We want to call them
Yes.
older, but
Can you
it
guys hear me?
connects young people with accomplished people. Let's say it like that.
Wow.
Can you guys hear me?
There she is. We can hear
Hi.
you.
Okay, my computer wasn't working, so I had to switch to my phone. Sorry.
Okay.
she need to chill out with
Well,
all
just
that.
introduce yourself, Sky. Tell us where you're going to school and what you're doing.
Okay. Hi, my name is Sky Owens. I'm currently a sophomore majoring in nursing at Southern University, A&M College. And yeah, I'll be a junior in August.
She said AMA.
A&M, Southern University, A&M
AMA.
College. Yes.
Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So let me share with you, my new best friend. Let me share with you. We had these young people. It's actually eight of them, and we had a what we called a retreat. But really, the important part of it was for the young people to meet each other, so that we could all
Yes.
come together and understand life, if you will, from their perspective, not our perspective. We wanted to connect with them, show give them as much information as possible, but at the same time, learn from them. I mean, I call them the TikTok generation. So
Yes.
they have just a little bit more grip on a lot of the things in social media and what have you that we don't. So we kind of actually were teaching each other. So we spent the weekend together. We did the retreat in Atlanta, and we got a chance to meet the students that are part of the program and hear from them some of the things that they want to do and some of the things of how they see their future. And we also had several executives. We had news anchors. We had record industry executives, producers to just come in and just pour. One of the assignments that the students had was okay, so after this weekend, tell me, what did it all mean to you? How did it work for you? If it meant anything to you, how could you encapsulate that so that we could share it with the rest of the world? So to kind of give an idea of what the weekend meant. And so that was their assignment. And they walked away with that assignment and came back with the video that I sent you guys earlier today. So if you could play that video, it'll kind of show you everybody that's
Yes.
involved in the program right now. and it kind of, like I said, it encapsulates the weekend, what it meant to them, and moving forward, how they see this program being an active part in their lives.
Wow.
The roof part there, but selling them $2,000 suits on them doing, you know.
It's taking a minute to load.
Okay.
They're
This the
taking-
video.
Yes, but it's not playing.
Okay. Well, while the video is loading, maybe either Jay or Sky can. I mean, I think school is. If I'm correct, I think you guys are. School is out. Is it summertime? Is the classes are done, and it's time to like look at what you're going to be doing in the fall? Is that where we are now? I'm not sure.
Um, well, my school's not done till I think it's the last week coming up this week and
Okay.
next week. Probably like 2 Tuesdays will be done.
Oh.
Um, for the
Can
fall,
you?
I'm looking to apply to nursing school. I'm done with my prereqs now, so we're just hoping to get into the nursing program and do my last 2.5 years to get my BSN. And yeah.
Oh, you will get in that nursing program. So, can you
Yes.
just like quickly just maybe tell us exactly now you're studying to become an RN
The
or
video's up.
yeah, tell us exactly what you're studying right now.
I'm studying to become a registered nurse, but in the future, I want to go back to get my MSN and possibly a PhD. I want to be a sports medicine doctor, but I also want to be a pediatrician. So I don't know. Yeah, we'll just start with the registered nurse field and see where I go in the future.
It's a good start. Did I hear you say that the video is ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's play the video and meet the concept from our
Yes.
young people as to them sharing what NAFM Amplified means to them.
Got you.
A young lady with t-shirts. She's supposed to be Wendy. A lady bought t-shirts. She's supposed to be interviewing. Somebody,
I hear some talking, but it's not playing on my end.
It's the studio background you're hearing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I don't see the video.
I think they're still loading.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Hey guys, how's the project going?
It's going good so far. I only got a few parts left to finish.
Miss Ramona says we need to have a new project by next week.
I can just write something up, no worries.
Let me know if you need me to make a quick visual or something.
Okay, I guess I'll start packing too. Wait, hold on, my friends are calling me.
I can't.
Hey.
Hey, what you doing?
Nothing. I'm just about to start packing for my NAFM Amplified meeting this weekend. I'm getting phone out to HCL.
What's Amplified?
What's Amplified?
Girl.
NAFM Amplified is powered by a National Association of Black Female Executives in Music and Entertainment. Through this program, participants gain access to real industry insights, hands-on learning experiences, networking opportunities, and direct connections with professionals who are actively working in the field. Whether you're interested in artist management, event production, marketing, media, mentorship, and networking, NAFM Amplify helps bridge the gap between passion and profession. All through, we help turn passion into purpose and careers. Are you ready to get involved? Follow NAFM, attend an event, and apply when applications open. Do you want an opportunity
To expand your knowledge in your craft?
To network and bring your ideas to life?
The NAFM and NAFM Amplified might just be the program for you.
So what are you doing? Go sign up, get amplified, and start running from your dreams.
NAFM Amplified, where your journey begins.
It actually it actually skipped from the beginning to the end.
So it skipped.
It skipped from the beginning to the end.
Cause I saw the whole thing on my
I
end.
saw it, yeah.
Yeah, it played the whole way over here.
My apologies. I'm looking. Everything's clear. My apologies.
Right, right. Well, that again, and like I said, it was a video that the students did. They conceptualized it. They came up with the idea. That image that you see right there, that is Sydney. She's one of our students, and she wants to be an animator. And so you have one of the young ladies you saw with the big hair. She is a psychology major who is
Oh
also
wow.
interested in fashion. And the young man that you saw there, he's actually a high school student, and he wants to be a music producer. And he's doing a lot of things right now in music production. So they're all very aspiring, very energetic, vibrant young people that look to us for guidance, and that's our job. That's our responsibility,
Yes.
to teach as much as we can to show them the way, and just make sure they don't step into the same holes that we stepped into. And that's what the program is all about. I'm going to go to Janae in Philly, and if she could just share with us, maybe just share what you're studying and maybe what you're looking forward to getting involved in. In I would say in your career journey, because I know you have Janae actually has a mentor that has been assigned to her that is a former ABC news anchor.
Uh huh.
Am I correct there, Miss Janae?
You are, yes. So I am a rising sophomore at Temple University, majoring in journalism. While I don't have an exact career goal in mind, I do know that I want to be an author with the main goal of like a journalist or just someone who like writes a lot of articles for a career.
Awesome, awesome. So courageous Detroit Network. Do you guys have like some thoughts or some questions or some input for these young people?
Yes, I wanted to ask each one of them when they finish school, what would be their dream placement job? City or hospital, or what would be your dream placement?
They're thinking for a second here. I don't.
I
I
I can go first, I guess.
okay.
I would say for my dream, like place up for a job would be like the 2000s, like journalists, like New York City or in Los Angeles. Like they were like running around town, being a journalist, writing all these really cool articles, seeing the city, and just having the opportunity to go to all these really cool places while still writing meaningful stories and pieces.
Amen. Great.
Janae, share with us. You recently, if I am correct, because you have to help me out a little bit here. You recently, I believe, wrote. Did you write a feature that was published in your school newspaper? Or help me out.
I'm a staff writer for one of my school's magazines. I haven't written an article recently, but my last one was about 2 weeks ago, I think.
Okay, awesome. Sky, what about that placement, girl? I think I heard her say like sports, like maybe you would like want to be the sports medicine person at the big
Something like
Super
that.
Bowl or the, what is it?
Well,
One of those
well,
sports things,
yes.
soccer games or something like that.
Well, I'll probably want to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay. Well, I would probably want to. Hmm. I say I want to be a sports medicine doctor for like the NFL because ever since a kid, my mom had me in Pop Warner. I've always cheered for football, so I just have a passion for football. Um, I would probably want to be put somewhere in Los Angeles where I'm born and raised, but I also don't mind the South because I go to school in the South now and I like it out here. I can't lie, but California, we don't have no natural disasters like that. So I would love to be in California. Yes.
Wow, that is very interesting. I would like to add that the program is alive and active, and if any of the viewers would like more information about the program, just go to our website, nabfeme.org, and under programs, you'll see NABFEM Amplified. And if you're interested in being a part of the program, there's a little form you'll see. You can just click on it, and it just asks a few questions like, "What are you interested in? What type of mentor are you looking for? What are your some of your career goals or something like that?" Just complete that little form, and we'll get it. And also, any adults, accomplished executives, accomplished leaders. If you're watching right now and you say, "Oh wow, I want to pour into young people. I want to be able to help young people as they embark on their journey into life. So I'm interested." There's a form there for you too. Just go there, click, and tell us, tell us what, your time. We respect your time and we understand that you can't be with us all the time. But let us know if you can connect with one of our mentees once a month or once a week or however it works within your schedule. If you're willing to do it via email, you want to do Zoom or however you're able to connect, just let us know. And we would love to have you as a part of our program. Our executive director, Ms. Ramona, is actually on a bicycle. What do you call these things?
A marathon.
Marathon. She's riding a bicycle for 40 miles today. So whoop whoop to her. But that's the basis of the program. It's the young people, it's the accomplished people. We pull the two together to create memorable and powerful experiences.
Wouldn't it be nice if our young adults could share what it was like meeting new young adults that weekend in Atlanta and some of the takeaways from the NAFM Amplified Retreat weekend? Everybody don't go at once.
Did you have a takeaway?
Jump in.
Janae
Like, how
or
did it feel
Sky, did you
meeting
have
new
a takeaway?
people in different states? And what was your takeaway from the program?
I'll go first, I guess. I would say my takeaway was it was nice meeting people who were like also creative, but like in different ways than I was creative, to like see how we could all put our certain creative strengths together to make one big project. Yeah, that was nice to see.
Okay, your mic is off.
Unmute.
There you go. Wait a minute.
She cut it off again.
I don't know. I guess we can't hear you, Sky.
She had some technical issues there.
Okay, while she figures that out, let me just add that we thank you guys so much for giving us this opportunity because I felt like just exposure for them
Yes.
to see what happens. So you're prepared, and it's like an opportunity for them to be on this program. Obviously technical things occur, so to be prepared for that, and that's life. You're going to run into a lot of things where it's not exactly as you expected it, but you're able to take it, realize it, analyze it, and do what you got to do and make it happen. And especially for Janae, who is looking at journalism, she may not want to be the 5 o'clock anchor, but if you got to write the story, just to see how things go. So we really appreciate this opportunity. I want to shout out Miss Wendy Dorsey. I know she's in the background there somewhere. I won't come on the camera, but we want to really let her know how much we appreciate this opportunity.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to add in the retreat for the weekend. I feel like it was really nice meeting other people from around the world, and it just felt like a home because you wouldn't even know we were really from different places. Um, I love how everybody was creative. They had their own majors. They bring it into one when it was time to do projects and time to just have fun, and we were able to just all connect with each other on a different level. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, Johnny.
That is so awesome. Well, listen, like I said, we I don't know how much time you have allocated to our part, but oh, there she is. She's over there in the background being the engineer.
I'm engineering. I'm engineering. Hey, it was really great to meet you, young ladies. And I've been a part of NAFM for 20, at
Long
least
time.
24 years
Yep.
of the 26. And I was in San Diego when I first started. Used to drive up and down the 5 to get to LA
Right,
for a
right.
lot of those meetings and conferences and stuff. But here at Courageous, if you all you say you want to be journalists, if you're writing something or if you want to do a video or something, it could be a 5-minute video of some sporting or whatever it is you want to report on. Do it and send it to me. I will be happy to broadcast it. Or if it's a voice recording, we have a 24-hour radio station here as well that I can program it into, plug it in for the radio side. So I'm gonna open it up for you if you want to get some hands-on experience. We'll be happy to do that. And we have a lot of people here, well, several people here that are connected to the major TV channels here in Detroit.
Wow. That's great.
That is very awesome. We have, not only journalists and nursing, we have animation, we get and other aspects. So I think it would just be like if they were all here, you'll be just like overloaded, Miss Dorsey, on the love
Yep.
we would give you and hear you say that. But we will deliver that message to them. Hopefully, they're watching.
Make
We'll
it
definitely
happen.
deliver that.
But we have other radio stations that we're involved with. Matter of fact, there's a radio roundtable that I'm associated with that's got over 600 radio stations
Wow.
in it. So yeah, if you it's 600 of them at one time. So whatever you send, we can send it out to their stations. If they do any type of news broadcasting, we can send it to them and let them play it.
Oh, that's a blessing. I was about to say it was awesome. No, I'm gonna change that. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. And like I said earlier, we want to expose them to
Yes.
as much opportunity or just expose them really to a different kind of environment. Like Sky just said, it was really wonderful meeting people from different parts of the country. And once we get together and we start doing things, we find out that there we have more in common than we have different. And it was really, really a great weekend. And so we're very excited about the program. We're looking forward to some other young people getting involved. But right now, it's kind of like the onus is on us to make sure that the young people that have signed up, that are part of the program, really dig in and we get the opportunity to realize, well, let me just say, realize the opportunities that are being made available to us. And so, Janae, who writes movie reviews and things like that, that could be something really cool to
That's
share
ideal.
with. They would love to have your review. Have you seen Michael? Have y'all went? Haven't seen Michael yet? Okay, because I
Yeah.
think that would be a good review. As a lot of the shows that are coming out now,
Yeah.
and really to tell the truth, because I don't go to the movies that much. But when somebody gives you a review, especially from a youthful perspective, to me it's a little bit more real than the guy that's paid to do it.
Yeah, and
So yeah.
we just had a lady on just before you all came on
Uh-huh.
that is actually a movie producer and director,
Oh.
and
Wow.
she's in L.A. doing.
Mhm.
She has what she was on Tubi and a
Yeah.
whole bunch of other
Mhm.
networks with what she say was the #3 TV show.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I forget
Yeah.
the name of it.
Um,
Well, we need to call her and tell her she got some aspiring young people here.
and
They would love to
she's
connect.
she's a instructor as well.
Okay.
So she was a teacher in high school
Okay.
in Washington D.C.
Okay.
Some years ago. But yeah, her thing is really teaching, and if you got some good stuff, she does workshops and stuff on getting into acting and movies and all that kind of stuff as well. So we have those connections. Just so
There you go.
But you really with the number one person, so y'all couldn't be with
Yeah.
a better organization than Miss Walker. I mentioned her name to somebody I didn't even know they, and she said, "Oh yes, I know her. I know who she is." I'm like, "Oh wow, okay,
That's awesome.
yeah."
Well, that's again, that's a blessing. I learned this is the thing I shared all the time. I learned from Miss Sissy Houston. I call her my industry mom, and she used to always tell me. She said, "People do not have to remember your name. People do
Wow.
not have to remember who you are. Matter of fact, people don't have to care."
That's true.
When somebody call your name, respect. And that is something she would always say to me. If somebody calls your name, respect, because people simply do not have to care. So I really appreciate that.
It's true.
So, I mean, if you guys, Carolyn, if you have anything to add or don't have anything to add, I know how young people are. They ready to say, okay, let me move on to the next phase here. Got other things to do. But
Yeah.
I just want everyone to know that we strive really hard to bring as much knowledge that we can and to the forefront for the members of NAFM Amplified. In addition to training them, for instance, we had a training. If you were in the Oprah and in the elevator with Oprah and you had 30 seconds, what would you say? And we actually did a live road play, and it was just amazing, and it opened up their eyes to being put on the spot and always being ready, and knowing what you're going to say in a short notice and things like that. um, just watching them collaborate and bring their ideas to life, such as the video. They even chose like executive positions, different roles that they would play within NAFM Amplify in order to bridge the gap to come together to make everything run smoothly. It was just amazing. We were blown away. And when we
it,
asked the question, we said, I think it was, "Do you want to?" There was like, "No, we want to do it our way. We need to relate to our audience, to the people on our level." And we were like, "Okay." So we took a back seat, and we're sitting back and we're watching and we're learning. We're still bringing things to the table, but we're letting them do it their way. And so far, so good. It's working.
Awesome.
I think the one thing I'll add to that is that day when we were talking about them doing this video, realizing Sky's in Baton Rouge, Janae is in Philadelphia, the other young ladies over at Georgia Tech, and the other young ladies, they're in Jonesboro, some part outside of Atlanta. And I'm trying to say, well, when we do this, and when that young man said, Miss Walker, it does not work that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, backseat time. Time to take a back seat. But yeah, very inspiring, vibrant young people that a lot of hands on. And so we're just here to guide the path. We just and again, thanking Courageous Detroit Radio so much for this opportunity to introduce our young people to Detroit and worldwide, because we're on the internet, to
Yeah.
introduce our
Yes.
program
Yeah.
and introduce some of the young people that are involved in the program.
All right.
Well,
Maybe
God
Janae
bless you guys. You all are extraordinary. Keep up the great work. You already have the favor of God on your life because He has given you a living legend angel called Johnny Walker. So y'all are on your way. Keep up the good work and thank you. And come back anytime.
Yes, we absolutely will. And we appreciate the
and
invite. So we will be back.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
definitely.
an honor and a pleasure to be on here just with our youth, just young adults actually. They're not
Mhm.
kids, let me correct myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to witness their opportunity of being on Courageous Detroit Radio. Um, it's just an awesome experience, to be a part of the network today. And I hope that, they remember this and they take it further and come back with some more amazing stories to share.
Yes.
They will. They
For
will.
real. Yeah.
Okay. Courageous Detroit Radio Network. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
guys.
As I
Thank
always say,
you.
young people are watching. So we got to make sure we're
All
doing the
right.
right things. The young
All
people are
right.
watching. And to Janae and Sky, thank you guys so much for taking a minute out to join us. We're so proud of you. We love you. And you are the heart and soul of this program. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Very welcome.
Yes. Yes.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay.
Have a
Bye bye,
great
guys. Okay. I think we're done.
Okay, Garrett.
We still have time? Well, God bless you. God bless you. That was just another great interview God has favored us with here at Courageous Detroit Radio. That was Johnny Walker with the young adults in college, knocking it out the park. And that's our future. And we thank God for them. We thank God for this show, for being able to invite them on to get their voice heard over the airways. But we most of all thank you for listening. All of our listeners, we want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Detroit Courageous Detroit Radio station, and one of our goals is to get as many listeners as possible. So we need the listeners who listen faithfully every Sunday from 4 to 6. We're going to ask that you will invite someone and tell them that it's a great show on called Faulkner, Faith and Friends. Go to YouTube, like and subscribe, Courageous Detroit Radio. You'll be able to find my interviews under Faulkner, Faith and Friends. And then if you have something that you may want to share, definitely try your best to get in touch with us. We would love to interview you. We would love to bring you on the show and sit next to me on one of the couches, and we'll definitely interview you, whatever events you have, be it church, be it convocations, be it graduate, whatever it is. We would love to interview you and talk to you here on Courageous Detroit Radio. Again, we love you with the love of the Lord. There's nothing you can do about it. So be blessed. Next Sunday is Mother's Day. So make sure if your mother's still alive, that you love on her. If she's not, make sure you go to that grave site and do what you do at the grave site, but honor your mother. Even when Jesus was dying on the cross, he stopped dying just for a brief second and say, "Behold my mother." So enjoy your mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And we bless you and we thank you again for watching Courageous Detroit Radio, the Faulkner Faith and Friends Show. God bless you. Be blessed.